So what we do here is people from this area will pick the product that comes from the centrifuge, right? So that the wet cake is put into trays. Let me show you. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Picked up the signal somewhere.
And it's asked for every that now. Let me ask. Wait.
Hello, everybody.
This is clean. I mean, it's surgically clean. It's very impressive. They're not going to let anything happen to this product.
Yep. It is.
Did I hear him say that if they find that a batch is contaminated, they throw the whole thing out?
Yeah.
They don't try to fix it.
kilos.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
but it's the reason why they have such stringent. You can't afford that. I mean, they say it's 3 days worth of work if you have to throw out a kilo. So I mean, that is why they are so stringent and disciplined about the process and making sure that everyone stays clean.
Yeah.
There's no contaminants that are brought into the facility.
I mean, do you think the audience understands that we just went out of one clean area, took off our clean scrubs, and then went through a door and then had to change into another one?
Yeah.
This is our second, this is our third.
It's our third pair.
Third pair of
third pair of gloves.
gloves.
Third pair of.
I feel like I'm going to be a surgeon by the time we leave here.
Yeah. I think so.
Or Hannibal Hector. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, or Bane from Batman.
Yeah. And we have our own paparazzi that came with us. Hey man, what do you think?
This is incredible.
Incredible.
Just
You think
incredible.
the people at home should know about this?
Absolutely.
We're gonna make sure we put this in an amazing video.
It's gonna be
We're
gorgeous.
gonna make it a point once forever that this is the best product in the world. In the world.
No doubt.
Okay.
Okay, after you get the product from the wet cake, from the centrifuge. Okay, we put the product into trays. Okay, so what they do is each tray has a number. The reason each tray has a number is because we can trace our finished product all the way back to which farm lot was harvested. Wow. That reason it gives us the opportunity to see and control our aloe vera plantation. Okay, so we know which lot is give us the better yields and the better ACE-mannan content and polysaccharide content that we're looking for. Okay, so that's the reason. So we can. It's very important for us to be able to trace back all our products.
You can trace it all the way back to the field.
To the field.
To the field, and even the row or just the field where the plant was.
Use the field.
Okay, which is huge. And that's huge to the associates, to our customers, because that means that a jar of Manapol that you get, or a jar of amber toast that has Manapol in it, all of this can be traced back to a field. I mean, that's this continuous process improvement.
Farm to the table. Farm
That is
to
To
the
the table, right?
Yeah, that is the way.
When you speak about the field, the farm is sectionalized in 32 sections, so it's really a small unit.
Okay.
Every 5 to 8 acres, right?
It's 2 hectares. Is 5 acres.
Every 5 acres is a lot. It's not like you're speaking about 15 or 20
Right,
acres.
right.
It's really small.
A section. Yeah.
Section.
Like the wet cake. I mean, it's amazing when you start this morning
Yeah.
with aloe vera
With gel.
leaf that was in the plant this morning. It went, it was harvested, went through the fillet line, went to the ethanol contact,
Yeah.
go to the centrifuge. Now you got this.
Wow.
Okay, So that is you see it. It's a white product.
Yeah.
It's basically is our Ace Mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is Ace Manon.
Right.
That is it.
Come on, everybody. Everybody applaud out there.
Yeah.
Richard,
Yeah.
Lorena, Lillian, this is Ace Manon. Yes, come on, give us some applause. Yeah, there you go, there you go.
Okay. Now we still have some ethanol there, still ethanol and water there, and it goes into the free dryer. Okay. So from here, those trays goes. We have a tray, all the trays ready. It goes into the free dryer. You can go the free dryer there.
So now we're gonna go to the freeze dry area where this pulp that you just saw, which is really, this is the Ace Manon, all those leaves, everything that you saw ends up being this. And now it's a little wet, it still has ethanol in it, but now we're gonna go to the freeze dry to actually turn it into something that's gonna be made into a powder. So follow us. We're so excited to be able to have you witness live the manufacturing of a #1 best product in the
It's
world.
our free dryer. It's working right now. You see the trays inside. So basically what we do here, we extract the remaining ethanol and water that is in the product, and now you get almost the finished product there. It's about a 30-hour cycle where you extract all the ethanol that is sent back again to recovery area, and you get a product that is dry already. Okay, so in this case, it's a unique free dryer designed to extract ethanol, and it's not the only one. It's one of the few ones in the world, because most companies use the free dryer to extract water. We use it to extract ethanol. So that's the main difference. Okay.
And the most important, one of the other things that is important to take, Jose spoke that it takes us 30 hours to fully dry the product, but remember that the most important thing is to stabilize it. And you stabilize it once it goes through the ethanol bath. So this product can stay as a wet cake for days, nothing will happen to it. It still has some 70% ethanol in it, although it looks very dry. And this ultimate process is obviously a necessary one, but it's not, I won't count it as part of the process for the quality reason. The important thing is to stabilize the product as quick as possible. Yes. And this is what we spoke about.
Right.
From farm to stabilize was in 5 hours, I would say, or less, I don't know. So that's the important thing. Another thing that we saw, which is very applicable for if you want to use it in future applications that require heats, is that once the product is stabilized, you can expose it to high heat. We've exposed it to 100 degrees centigrade for 10 or 12 hours. How much?
120 degrees Celsius.
Celsius.
Yeah, 120 degrees Celsius for 12 hours. It doesn't lose the molecular weight. Yeah, it keeps the same. It doesn't change.
Which is another important.
About the
None of the
activities.
other alloys.
The same.
The same.
Yeah, the reason because when it circulates, it gets very stable.
Guys, this is just incredible. I mean, I hope you're appreciating this information, because even as much as we think we know about this product, we don't know enough. So I am so excited. I am so proud of what we represent, and I hope you are too.
Yes. Better absorbed by the body. That's key.
So after the free dryer, then it goes to a milling part, where we give the particle size required. Just go to that area.
By the way, just so that our viewing public gets a sense of the scope, there are 2,000 servings per kg of Manapol. Just so that people understand. 2,000 servings per kilo of Manapol. So that just gives you an idea of what has to happen in order to get the end product. Yeah. I think it's about 34 tugs. Does that sound right to you? 34 tubs of Manapol to get 1 kg.
Okay, folks, we are getting towards the end of this tour. I hope that you appreciated it. Pass it on, folks. I know there's a lot of people out there talking about aloe, talking about what they call Ace Mannan, but as you could witness it here, this is the real Ace Mannan. This is the real deal, okay?
That's our milling area. We got the product that comes out of the freeze dryer. It goes into the mill, and you get, you know, and you grind it, right? You grind it. So we can go inside. I'm gonna ask her to. It's so noisy. That's the power, yes, sir.
Is that ready to?
It's ready to be packed. See here, you know, that is the pre-dried, you know, cake. Okay? Now it goes into a grinder or mill, and then you get, you know, now you get into a final part size. Ready?
Woohoo! This is it. We get to the end, and this is where these products are packed, measured, one bottle at a time.
Now we're doing, you know, our 30-gram jar Manapol. As you see now, the product is ready. It's being packed in a 30-gram jar. We do it by hand again. It's a very fine part, you know, fine powder. So really, we really take pride, and we're proud what we manufacture. So we do very carefully and make sure that only, you know, that yes. Yeah, so that's being, you know, being filled, and then
So this product is so special that it is hand filled, folks. This is not a machine. This is done by humans, one at a time. It is that precious, and for that reason, it does what it does to our customers around the world. It is pretty amazing. So hope you better appreciate what goes on to making Manapol. We took you from the field all the way to the final process, and here we are. And this is a precious, precious, precious Manapol. The other white powder, more important.
Basically, that's the process, and you can see it. I mean, the way I feel is a very simple process. You harvest the leaf today. It goes, you know, it goes into a trailer, goes to the weighing station. Then you cut the bottom, let the aloe bleed, go into a cleaning solution, you know, to clean the leaves. Goes into the fillet line. You take out the rind, get the inner gel. You grind it. It being homogenized, gets in contact with ethanol. It precipitates. You separate the precipitated solid from the used ethanol through a centrifuge. Then it goes to the freeze dryer. You freeze dry it, you blend it, you mill it, and then you package it. So you see, it's a very natural product. We don't add anything. It's 100%, you know, aloe vera. We don't add anything. We don't add enzymes. We don't use heat. We don't use any charcoal. So it's a natural product.
Why is it important not to use charcoal? What does the charcoal filtering do to the product?
It will affect the Ace Mannan. It will cause that the polysaccharides degrade and lose, you know, the molecular weight. So it will become in the end almost simple sugars.
Simple sugar. So that's why it has a lower molecular weight.
Yes.
It's because a lot of it was captured through the charcoal process. Now, why do they do charcoal process instead of ethanol process?
Because it's the simplest way to eliminate the aloe.
It's the simplest way, it's the cheapest way,
It's the cheapest way.
but it doesn't produce the same results.
Right, right. So in the end, when you are getting a cheaper product that it will not have the benefits that Manapol gives you.
So ethanol precipitation is the key,
Is the key.
and will always be the key. And I think all the manual process we go through ensures that the end result is going to be the most amazing product that's ever been brought to humanity.
Yes, right.
All right. So here we are, folks. So you got it. You've seen it from the plants to the final product. Hope you appreciated it. Go ahead and let's show some appreciation to Manatec and to Natural Aloe Costa Rica for being so committed to delivering the best that has ever been brought out to people around the world. So it's been my pleasure to take you through this tour, pass it on, get the message out. Just remember, you got the best, and that's it. I mean, and nothing can be refuted from that, and you've been able to see it really firsthand, and I hope you are as impressed, as proud as I am. So checking out here from Costa Rica, not looking my finest, but you know what? For the love of the product. Okay, we love you guys. Take care. We are obsessed with science. Thank you, Laura. You're right. And we're obsessed with delivering the absolute best to you and to your customers. Thank you, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.